Yeah, that's good. Oh, man. Oh. All right, let's begin. So, all right, guys, Jeff Bildor here, back with your yearly news. Every third Saturday of May, I bring you the people of Wilkabuni, the yearly news. But this year, our underwriters, or producers, I should say, want us to expand a little bit, and they actually want us to do some other stuff. They actually want us to give you some health tips and some other stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh. If any of you guys have a more tough job, I would like you to write in and tell me about it, because seriously, I have to work once a year and this is some seriously hard work. But all of you guys know that, so yep, that's why I get paid a lot of money to do this news. Anyway, let's begin. So, yeah. All right, this year we're going to begin with the question of the year. So last year, the question of the year was, what is groundhog called? All right, and to be honest with you, this is quite disappointing because, let's see here. Actually, we didn't even have, no one was able to answer the correct question. No one was able to answer it this year. So, yeah, it looks like, it says right here, yeah, 15,342 people have put in their answers for this question, okay? The question was, what is groundhog called? All right? This is a trick question. That's why none of you guys got it. And the answer actually is groundhog. It took me a while to get it, but I did end up getting it without looking at the answer key. So all of you guys, no one wins the concert ticket this year. But next year's question, I think it might be just a little bit easier for all of you guys. It is, how many chickens would it take to kill a lion? Okay? You remember to put in your questions by next year so you can have a chance to win, all right? How many chickens would it take to kill a lion, all right? And no Googling. It's cheating. All right? So that's the question. Sorry to all of you guys who put in your answer but didn't get the correct answer. All right. So let's move on. They want us to do the weather next, all right? So get your pencil and paper out. I'm going to go into a little more depth this year on the weather. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah. The weather for this year looks like, well, it's actually nothing right now. Yeah. All right. So this all depends on kind of where you live. You know, there's some parts of, let's say, the upper parts, you guys will probably have snow at some point in the winter time. And then it will be hot in the summertime. You'll probably want some heat for the winter time because it gets kind of hot, cold. Ugh. You guys have no clue. I actually got up like 5 minutes before it started on air. But you guys know how that is. All right. So let's see here. The weather, yes. The weather will be weathery for most parts of the year. There's a prediction of a thunderstorm in April. So it's in 11 months or something. So bring your umbrellas out for that. All right. Looks like here we will have the health tips next. So we're told to give some health tips this year. And yeah, I'll read those off to you here. So make sure you write these down because you're going to want to take these health tips very seriously to help you get better in your life. So yeah, a scientist from New English Science Lab found the cure to cancer. This is a big one, guys, okay? Cancer's been seriously killing off people left and right, and it's been just affecting us all in some way or another, you know? I'll give you the recipe here, though. They have it written down for me, so it makes my life so easy. Write this down. In a large stainless steel pan, okay? Make sure it's stainless steel. That's very important. You're going to mix in 2 carrots. Only 2, okay? 2 carrots. 3/8 of a banana. 2 jelly beans. And 5 pounds of turkey feathers. All right, so once you get all that in a pan, you're going to want to pour half a gallon of water in there. So make sure it's a pretty decent sized stainless steel pan. There is no there's no changing the recipe or else it will not work, okay? So once you get all that, you put it on a fire or a burner and you cook it for 12 minutes. That's 12 minutes, okay? And then once you cook it for 12 minutes, you're going to put it in a freezer for about 5 weeks. Once 5 weeks is up, you're able to put this stuff on your face like a mask. You just smear it all over your face and it will cure cancer. You leave it there for 9 to 10 days and all cancer remnants will be gone. Okay? So make sure you write all that down and take that into consideration. All right? All right, here's some other health tips. Nope, that's I'm getting ahead of myself. There's one more tip here that we have for this year. Every time you learn something new, it actually has been proven to push something old out of your brain. So when you're out there studying, you study buffing nerds, you're actually ruining yourself because you're not getting any further. The human brain is only so big, guys. You can only learn so much. So your brain is this big, and every time you put something new into there, it kind of pushes something out the other side, all right? So make sure when you're trying to learn stuff, you learn the important stuff because, you know, if you keep learning stuff that's not very important, it's going to push all that good old knowledge right out the other side and it'll be gone. Poof! Poof! It's gone, okay? So, oh my goodness, yeah, I actually learned something yesterday that snakes have legs. So it actually pushed something that I really needed in my brain. It pushed it right out the other side. So make sure you stay clear of places where you learn new information. All right? Because it will push the old information right out. Anyway, that's your your health tips for the year. Yeah. All right, let's get to the news. All right? So this year, or last year, we had some pretty decent articles. I didn't remember any of them. The knowledge has been pushed out of my brain. So, well, let's get to it. Number 1 here. So apparently, World Bank has claimed that poor people have no money. This may come as a shock to most of you, if not all of you. So, yeah, if you see a poor person, they probably don't have money, or at least not much money. So that's a big shock to at least me anyway. There was also about 5 months ago, there was a man arrested for everything. So that's good, I guess. At least he's arrested for everything. New studies are undergo since a man mysteriously was diagnosed with COVID-19. But even though he had 40 cases of water and 400 rolls of toilet paper. Definitely won't hear this happening. I mean, how can that happen? At least there's studies that I'm sure we'll find out shortly what happened here and how he was diagnosed with COVID with all those precautions. I've never heard of someone getting COVID when they had all that water and toilet paper, but hey, it happens. Also, guys, it says here, to buy junk from a drunk man is a criminal offense. So that should be avoided at pretty much all costs. So if you see a drunk man with junk, you should not buy it from him because it's a criminal offense now. So that is very good to... Oh, yes, here's a big one. This is a big one. So if you see someone with sunglasses, it is now... you have to respect them because they are superheroes. So if you're wearing sunglasses, you're a superhero. And yeah, so make sure you respect those people because they're given everything to protect us and superhero us. And actually, speaking of superheroes, the superhero landing has been condemned because I think it was 5 or 6 people actually put it to the test to see if it worked. And they jumped out of a third-story window of a house, and they broke their knees, their ankles, their shins, and some ribs, and even some of them died. So I would recommend, don't try the superhero landing. It's overrated. The sandy beach of Dead Fish Cove. I'm not sure if any of you guys went there. Pretty spectacular place. But this man was arrested last month for he actually burnt the beach down. Yeah, all of it was totally gone, okay? Crime has been up in some areas. There's no such a thing as no crime. Traffic is actually moving pretty quick. Last year, you couldn't get very far at all. This year, you can actually get probably a mile before you run out of gas. So, I mean, a mile a minute, an hour. I mean, look at the traffic thing. I forgot what it was. Where is it? Yes. So, traffic update. I was just winging it. I tried to memorize stuff this year for you guys, but it did not work. Probably because I drink 12 cups of coffee a day. This is number 15 for the week, for the day. Oh, I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. You know, yeah. Alright, traffic. So it looks like the main streets are moving up pretty quick. They're moving, you can actually probably get up to 12 to 13 miles per hour. That's actually world high standards. So that's pretty good. So guys, pack up, have a vacation because you'll be getting there pretty soon. It looks like also that the people in charge are telling us that we need to stop buying food because there's a food shortage. So don't buy food, stop eating, and we'll be good with that. Alright, that looks like it's it for the year, guys. I'm sorry I didn't have more. It's been a tough year, you know. We almost didn't even do it this year because of how much struggles we've been having, and we've just been swamped with work. I mean, every year we have work. I'm actually off to, I'm off for the next 11 months, so hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know as soon as possible, and I'll get back to you at some point, or I'll address the question next year in the next year's news. Welcome back to Spot News, and so long.